Welcome back to the coverage of our double header this evening. If you join us for the very first time tonight, good evening to you and welcome to Diamond Valley Basketball, staying between the Diamond Valley Eagles and the Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence. We're at the halfway point of the season as well. The Eagles with a surprising win on the road against Kilsyth before putting up a gallant effort against the Super Cats. Tonight, they want to hopefully climb up the ladder with their fourth win of the season, and a win against an informed Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence team can do just that. I am Michael Thompson in commentary tonight, and joining me as always is my expert Jamie Beaton. Jay, good evening and welcome back to the coverage.
Evening, guys.
So, let's have a chat about the girls really quickly. They went down 83-75. However, the last time we played CoE here, they handed us our second loss of the season, beating us by 86-84. What do you think the boys have learned from their last outing against CoE?
Well, look, we've got another import now. We've gained some size. Luke Lee's gang's back. The CoE are a great team. We played them to a 2-point game. Let's see if we can get an easy win.
A 98-90 win over the Kilsyth Cobras on Saturday night last week, and then we went down by 6 to the Geelong Super Cats, but we did come back in the last. What did you experience when you were down in Geelong for the men's side? Because we were down by, I think, as much as 20 points, but we clawed the margin back to about 6 in the end.
Yeah, well, one of the deficits of being a streaky team is sometimes you get in the arse end of a streak, and we just couldn't make a bucket.
Luke Lees again will be making his debut tonight as well, a youth product of the Diamond Valley Eagles, so we got to see him being injured over the course of 2019, but out on court as well.
Yeah, I watched him play youth last weekend. He's a hell of a talent, and he's nice and tall, which always helps.
Be helpful to Benny Allen, Darcy Harding, and Liam Thomas as well. But I do want to ask you though, Jay, Anthea Dunsey spoke to NBL1's Roy Ward during the week and said that potentially the Eagles can still play playoffs. He's confident with the side moving forward. What are your thoughts on the things that Anthea Dunsey said on the NBL1 website during the week?
Well, NBL1 is renamed from Seabull last year, and he played that with Sandringham. He knows the league well, he knows the players well, and he's produced in this league. We are technically still in playoff contention, but it would mean not losing very many games to finish the season. They're going to have to really kick it into high gear, and I'd love to see a quick start then, because one of the things that caught our women was the 10-2 run to start the game. If the boys can get an early lead, try and break the spirit of this very young CoE, we might have a chance.
Absolutely.
We proved we can hang with anyone. Kilsyth are an absolute monster. I think Kilsyth have only lost to 2 teams above them and us. Like, if you can beat Kilsyth, you can beat anyone in this league.
CoE 5-6 in season 2019 so far, and we are at 3-7. A win today will move us up to 12th position, surpassing the Hobart Huskies.
Yeah, when I looked, there is very much the cream of the crop with 3 teams way ahead of the pack, and then there's not much in it. We could get ourselves back into it, but Alex Dukas, their captain, is scoring 21.7 a game. He's a monster, so he's going to have to be closed out.
So talk to us a little bit about who's starting on the floor for both the Diamond Valley Eagles and the Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence.
For Diamond Valley, we have number 5, Joel Spear, number 20, Darcy Harding, number 24, Liam Thomas, number 25, Logan Hovey, and number 33, Benjamin Allen. This is our normal starting lineup. For CoE, they have number 4, Hunter Goodrich, number 5, Isaiah Lee, number 7, Joshua Coonan, number 8, the captain, Alex Dukas, and number 14, Will Tattersall.
Who is your tip in this one, Jay, really quickly before we start tip-off?
Well, I'd love Diamond Valley to get a win, but if they do, it's going to be a close one.
Hopefully Diamond Valley can go 4-7. They've got a trip up to the State Basketball Centre tomorrow night to take on the Knox Raiders.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Knox are a very streaky team, so who's going to have the worst streak?
Potentially we could be 5-7 at the end of this week, which would be fantastic, which would put us close to the top 8 and keep us in touch with playoffs as we're at the halfway mark of the season. As Jay said, Allen, Hovey, Thomas, Hardy, Spear to start on the floor for the Eagles. Meanwhile, Goodrick, Lee, Clark, Coonan, Dukas and Tattersall to start on the floor for the CoE. We are about to get things underway here for round 8, the start of round 8, the only Friday night game. Thank you so much for letting us be on your computers, your phones, your laptops, your tablets tonight. Watching this one. Cold night outside. Keep warm with us. Thomas wins the tip-off over Coonan, and we're away early. Spear. He made the highlight reel a few weeks ago, Joel Spear, with his very deep Damian Lillard style 3. Allen to Spear. He also came back again to kill Syfe. Harding for the early crow here. Couldn't do so. Tattersall with the rebound, and CoE away early. Ball in the possession now of Lee. Lee back over to Coonan. Coonan back to Lee. Isaiah Lee having a good season so far as well. Early one here, and that's the danger man, Alex Dukas. Almost got the 3-pointer to kickstart this contest. Goodrick going over the layup.
Liam Thomas has been called for the foul, and number 4, Hunter Goodrick, will go to the line.
As you said, Jay, danger man is Alex Dukas, averaging 21.7 points a game, you said.
Yep.
Hunter Goodrick, averaging 12.7 points per game, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and shooting from the field at 43%. Those are his stats so far in season 2019. Misses on the first. Goodrick will sink the second, and that's the first points of the evening going to CoE. 1-0 at the end, at the first 50 seconds of this contest. Allen to Hovey. Enjoying his different coloured headbands, as Logan Hovey does, the American imports. Shot clock at 5. He'll keep possession. He'll go for 2 here. Had no other opportunity. Allen for a quick one. Couldn't do so. Shot clock expires, and CoE are away through Josh Coonan. Using his quick footing there does Josh Coonan. Tattersall over to Hunter Goodrick. Goodrick, early passing here is Lee. Lee tried to go for a 3, couldn't do so. Ball stays with Diamond Valley, and Thomas is away.
Joel Spears turning on the Jets.
Can't put the first 2 points on the board for the Eagles. Spear will regain the ball in his possession. Over to Thomas. Thomas to Harding. Here's Hovey. He would like to have a great game.
He's drawn his foul though, so he's going to go to the line.
Logan Hovey, averaging 16.9 points per game, 6 rebounds, shooting from the field at 47% so far this season. The first 2 from the line for the Eagles tonight.
Tie game.
Sinks the first beautifully. What can Hovey do? Couldn't get it. Hits the rim instead. Rebounds off. And they're away now through Goodrick. Goodrick to Lee. Isaiah Lee for centre of excellence. To Tattersall. To Coonan. Also another danger man for CoE tonight is Josh Coonan. He can use his speed and his height. And that's what he did just then. Puts the lead up 3-1. 7:47 left in the first. Josh Coonan, another danger man, averaging 7.1 points per game, 5.9 rebounds for him so far in season 2019. Ball with Big Boy Ben. Big Boy Ben can get the first 2 points of his night as well. Ben Allen.
The old veteran shoulder roll.
Tying things up, 3-all. Coonan to Lee. Lee thought he had it, went back, realised the ball bounced out. Ball stuck with Spear. Spear to Harding. Harding to Allen. Allen over to Hovey.
And one, drawn the foul, and he's going to the line.
It's 5-3. Sorry for stepping on your court there, Jay.
You're all good.
Good start from the American. He's up to 3 points now. He can make it 4 and give us a 3-point lead with 7:07 left in the first. He can't do so. Thomas, layup, couldn't do so. Through the back door, failed. And Coonan steals away for a short time. Oh, Harding.
He's drawn a foul on number 7, Coonan.
That's Coonan's first foul of the evening.
Sort of an unlucky foul, to be honest, when you're just on the ground and you get collected into.
Well, it was interesting, though. Harding versus Coonan there.
Well, if you look at the height difference, Harding doesn't give up much.
No, he doesn't. And Coonan is a tall, tall man. Spear to Hovey. To Allen. Passes over now to Darcy Harding. What's he thinking? He's thinking Joel Spear's the best option to get a 2-pointer, and he does. Early rapid fire from the Eagles in this one, 7-3. Quick one here from CoE. That went through Hunter Goodrick. He failed to do so. Oh, beautiful stuff there from Alex Dukas. Great steal. He could probably get his own 2-pointer. Coonan.
Oh, that's a bit of a rough foul. He was going for the ball.
Yep. That's also another thing, too, about Alex Dukas. His pace, his finesse. He's very fast, quickly on the ball, and that still shows why he's one of the best players in the NBL1 at the moment. Josh Coonan to shoot from the line. Sinks the first beautifully. That's his 3rd point for the evening so far.
Coach of CoE is certainly getting into that ref nice and early.
Just buttering up a little bit as Coonan converts the 2nd points. Allen, long pass over to Hovey. They're quickly re-seeing the Eagles. Allen, Thomas. Was thinking Joel Spear, and a backcourt violation is going to be called. You're right there, though, Jay. Backcourt violation and a bit of miscommunication. These things happen. Joel Spear and Darcy Harding to take a breather. Matt Reynolds and Anthony Adunsi for their first minute of the evening for the Eagles. Dukas also off for CoE. Bannon on for CoE. Bannon has the ball in his hands. Trying to go for the paint. Passes back to Isaiah Lee. Oh, good tap there.
Liam Thomas with the eraser.
Great block there from Liam Thomas using his frame beautifully. Stopping what could have been a potential 2-pointer there to tie things up for CoE. We'll get his averages of blocks per season, but I'd say they'd be pretty high though, Liam Thomas.
I had that a second ago. He averages 1.6 blocks per game, which puts him for 6th in the league.
Joel Rhymes about to come on for his first minutes of the game.
Ben's going to take a seat.
Good start from big boy Ben. 2 points, 2 rebounds already, and 1 assist from the veteran, former King and Croc. It'll be Adunsi, our 2nd import for the season, over the Reynolds. Back to Anthony Adunsi. Don't mind the laces on him, actually, Adunsi. The pink laces. Caught my eye early.
Yeah.
Coonan.
What catches my eye is his speed. He's a quick man.
He's a very quick man. Bandit tried to go for a 2-pointer there. Eagles can mop up. They can't.
They can't.
Hello, Coonan will get the 2 points here, surely. No, he can't. He'll grab the ball back. Should give it over. Passes Lee. Ball with Dukas. He'll get the 2.
It'll be very interesting. Foul was on red 8, which makes it Udunsi.
Grant Wallace putting his hands up.
I certainly didn't see it, but the ref did have the better view there than me.
Dukas shooting from the line. Can't get it. And Thomas can mop up for the Eagles, which he does. He finds the import in O'Dunsey, the former Southern Sabres. Very quick he is. Joel Rhymes. He can get 2 points here. No, he can't. Dukas will get the rebound, though. And they're away again, CoE. They're just so quick, these kids.
Foot was out of bounds, Diamond Valley ball.
So much talent, so much quickness in this CoE squad here, Jay.
Yeah, the athleticism's off the charts.
Weakness coming on for his first minutes of the game. Dukas coming back off for a spell. And on is Hunter Clark. Reynolds to O'Dunsey. Back to Reynolds. Early crow here. Small mistake from the veteran. Great layup there from Weakness. And CoE take the lead with 4:30 left in the first.
Anthony O'Dunsey is looking at everyone for that foul.
Joel Spear coming back out onto the floor. Matt Reynolds to take a breather. Ball coming back from the baseline through Joel Spear. Spear to O'Dunsey. He would love to have a great game. He's averaging 12 points per game so far in season 2019 as our new import. Quick fire, shots, pass here from CoE.
And he almost got the steal.
Dennis over to Weakness. Weakness for two.
I'm pretty sure Thomas got a piece of that.
He could not find anything at all. He found thin air, and that was about it.
As I said, Liam Thomas's arms are so long, I'm pretty sure he actually got something to it to block the shot.
Ball back again. Turnovers galore in the last minute or so from both sides. 3-2 in the favour of the Eagles, turnovers wise. Ball stuck with Coonan. Coonan, he's Bannon now. Bannon had it, Bannon lost it, Bannon regained it, CoE regained it, they lost it.
Joel Spear.
Joel Spear got it. Thomas sinking three, Ryan's sinking three, Ryan's will get the three, no he can't. Rebound again through CoE, and they can mop up from defense. Balls with Weakness to Dennis. Weakness gets the ball back, and Weakness with the layup shot gets the 2 points.
Timeout, Diamond Valley.
11-7, 3 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first. Early on in this game between Diamond Valley and CoE. Not much in this one. 11-7. 3:07. Too many sevens. 3 team fouls each. Danger signs.
Ben Allen coming back on to right the ship.
Weakness with 4. Coonan with 4. Dukas with 2. Meanwhile for the Eagles, 3 for Hovey, 2 for Allen, 2 for Spear. Rebounds, 5 from Thomas, 4 for Coonan. Early on this one. Jay, what else are you seeing as your expert tonight?
They're just rushing a little bit. They need to slow it down. Like, you're not going to out-athlete the athletes.
No.
The idea is we're bigger, we're stronger, and hopefully we're a bit smarter.
Yeah.
Don't try and turn this into a track meet. We have maybe 2 players that I can see that could stick with them in that.
O'Dunsey to Spear. Good stuff from Joel Spear. He was thinking 3. He's not thinking 3. But he'll pass over to Harding. Harding will lose the ball. Got stripped down from Weakness. And the CoE are away again. Weakness, how quick he is. Shot there. Great shots. Almost shot there from Hunter Clark. Whistle's been called. I think the foul's called on
number 10.
Joshua Bannon for CoE. That's his first foul of the evening.
CoE are pressing early.
They are. Bannon, Weakness, trying to block Spear. They're trying to get him into the 8-second. Allen, O'Dunsey. It didn't work for CoE. Back to Joel Spear.
It was very close to being a backcourt call.
Yep.
Joel had to get his feet up quickly.
Allen for 3. Gets it.
Always helps when your big men can shoot.
Thankfully, Ben Allen's 15 years of playing basketball professionally has paid off. He can score those. Bannon to Weakness. Back to Bannon. Bannon trying to get through Ben Allen.
Ben with the steal.
Ben is like the Great Wall. You can't get through him. Rhymes, Harding. Back to Rhymes. To O'Dunsey. He's in the paint. The travel's been called, so no points. It will be for Anthony O'Dunsey. 1:46 left in the first, 11-10. As we see Hung Chung Lee come on for Keon Dennis.
Yeah, that is the only issue for us commentators when we've got CoE, because they have such a long roster, you never know who's going to play.
Lee averaging 7.2 points per game, 2.9 rebounds per game, and 0.5 assists per game, shooting at 25%. Here is Lee, the man in question. Not a good start for his Knights. Looks like Kafritzis and Hovey will be coming out onto the floor. Kafritzis for his first minutes. Hovey coming back out. Rhymes and O'Dunsey to take a breather for the Eagles, as Hovey will bring the ball back in from the baseline. Jay Beaton.
Timeout called to CoE.
11-10, 93 seconds left in the first. Defensive kind of night to nights. As Jay yells at me saying to stop stepping on my cords. Your cord is way too long, Jay.
He's just trying to shut me up.
I don't know if it's a good thing or not. You keep forgetting how long these cords are. You don't do calling here for 2 weeks, and you keep forgetting how long these bloody cords are that we plug in each and every time we call basketball. Hovey. Oh, beautiful stuff from Logan Hovey, the American import. Puts us back in the lead. 1:20 left in the first, 12-11.
Yeah, there's been a lot of lead changes.
Lee.
Just as I thought, this is going to be a close game all night.
Jones. Back to Lee. Lee going for 3. He's thinking 3. Couldn't find it. Ball back with Jones. Jones back to Lee. He's going to get stripped here. He'll keep possession.
Are you kidding me?
Goodrick. Allen pleading his case.
Well, Allen's actually right. The ref just didn't see it. Or
Baseline ball stuff for CoE. And Hovey makes sure that Blake Jones does not get his paws on it.
Sub Thomas for Ben.
Ben on his second foul early, so.
Yeah, it was a very unfortunate foul. The ref saw the situation in an interesting light.
Hunter Clark to bring the ball back in. 17-year-old, averaging 7.3 games, 7.3 points per game, I should say. Lee to Goodrick. To Lee. Over to Jones. Goodrick going for three. Couldn't find it. Found the rim instead. And Lee, they can reset here. Shot clock will expire. And ball will be turned over again. I think CoE is sort of asking why the shot clock didn't reset the 14 seconds there, Jay.
Yeah, but that's why they've been given the ball back sideline.
Shot clock of 13.
Which doesn't benefit us.
Lee, Clark finds Jones, back to Lee. Cross-court stuff here from CoE. Three-pointer there from Hunter Clark.
That's one of those you're just going to have to live with that. It was good defense.
2 points. Balls with Kafritzis.
Calf could almost get him into a stumble there. The amount Hunter Lee was moving.
Hovey, easy two. Tap in there. Opportunity from Liam Thomas. Passes back to Harding. To Calf. And they can reset here. Shot clock. Thomas. Don't know how long the shot clock is because it's not moving. Logan Hovey, though, gets the 2 points. 14-all at the end of one. Stick with us. We are expected to have a defensive kind of game happening over the course of the evening. Stay with us. Welcome back. 14-all.
And the mascot's putting on a good show. And the ref might actually just send him.
I wonder if the mascot can get tech for his dance moves.
I believe the tech actually goes on the team if it does get to that. But it won't be for dance moves. It would be for something a little worse.
I would love to see a mascot just get teched and like the team does not get punished at all, but just the mascot itself.
Nah, doesn't quite happen that way.
Some of the stats from that first quarter, please, Jay, as my expert tonight.
Hovey was 7 points. That's your big one. He's got literally half our points. We got some interesting lineups come out, and it's been a really low-scoring game. Diamond Valley haven't been egged into the run-and-gun battle that they can usually egg teams into.
Lee to Lee. Can't believe I'm saying that.
I'm pretty sure there's 3 Lees on that team, actually.
I think there is
so it
two.
could be Lee to Lee to Lee.
There's 2 Lees out on court right now. That's Hunter Clark. He's not a Lee. That's Josh Coonan. He's also not a Lee.
That's unfortunate.
But Josh Coonan does get the first 2 points of the second, though. Margin still at 2. So still anyone's game in this contest. Calf thinking spear.
Yeah, just a bit of an errant pass.
Cut off by Lee. Oath to Lee. To Coonan.
Darcy Harding with the chase down block.
Thomas is pleading his case.
How can it be a pushing foul when both his hands are above his head?
Two-point opportunity here for Hunter Goodrick. Gets the first. Margin out to 3. What are some of his stats? Hunter Goodrick. Jay?
Hunter Goodrick scored now 3 points, got 3 rebounds. Shooting pretty efficiently, doing a little bit to help out. See what he gets by the end of the game.
Here's Joel Spear for the Eagles. He needs to step up a little bit. Thomas, Caff thinking 3. Can Caff get it? He can't.
Although Hovey's going to come up with that rebound.
Ball, last touch.
Hovey did get blocked, but last touch came off CoE.
So Hardy can bring it back in from the baseline. Off the Caff. To Thomas. Here's Darcy Harding. Dodging, weaving. Ball almost going into the back of the net.
Darcy Harding hit his head on the floor while down.
Lee to Lee, and Lee scores.
Darcy is not getting up.
No, he's not. And that's a small concern there.
Well, head injuries are always a concern in basketball. The ref should have actually stopped it straight away.
The point shouldn't have counted in that instant. Harding is in a lot of pain right now.
Yeah, he sort of stumbled and landed square on his head.
He has not moved. This is concerning.
Well, it's more because of the head and neck areas. You have to be very careful because if you move somebody with a bigger injury, it can cause a lot of damage.
Yep.
So they will be very cautious. So time here isn't always a bad thing, because if it's a leg, you sort of just scoot them off. You have to be quite careful around heads. Just because he's not moving doesn't mean...
Caff will come off for a breather. Harry Fail and Joel Rhymes to come on.
Darcy's up and moving, which is good.
Darcy.
Looks like he's in a hell of a lot of pain.
It's good to see he's up. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes no further part in tonight's game.
I'm not actually sure if he'd be allowed with concussion protocols, etc.
Also, they say in the other sports too, Joe, he's currently undergoing a HIA. Yeah. So Darcy Harding to undergo a bit of a HIA. Hopefully he's well enough. But definitely wouldn't be surprised if he gets...
The fact to see the physio massaging the muscles is actually quite a good sign. It means it can't be anything too drastic.
Which is good.
Just landed badly and knotted the muscle is what we hope for.
We can't lose one of our co-captains this early in the game either. Spear. The boys are down by 7. Good bounce pass there from Joel Rhymes. Rhymes to Thomas. Thomas can get the 2 there, he can.
Yeah, beautiful little shoulder roll.
Ball in the possession of Isaiah Lee. To Coonan. He's been dangerous when Dukas hasn't been on the floor.
That's Liam Thomas's 3rd foul, so he'll be sitting for a while.
And Ben Allen will come back on.
This is not a good start for the Eagles.
No. Down by 5.
Ben and Thomas are both in foul trouble early.
Yep.
We might be getting a glimpse of Luke Lee's gang soon.
Yep. Liam Keeling not playing tonight. Coonan. Couldn't get through the last Eagles defender, and Spear can mop up for the Eagles. He'll pass back over to Rhymes. Back to Spear. He can shoot it from anywhere, knowing Joel Spear. Fail. Bounce passes over to Allen. Allen can put the 2 points in. He can't. Hobie mops up and gets the 2 points instead and cuts it back to 3. 21-18.
I believe Ben Allen has just been assigned a warning.
Language or?
Complaining mostly, but there could have been some language in there.
Which we cannot repeat on air,
getting
unfortunately.
Quite physical in that matchup, but if you look at the size of Ben, I just don't think they're appreciating getting bulldozed.
Clark and Coonan off on Bannon. I think Goodrick is also back out on court as well. Actually, no, sorry, Alex Dukas is back out on court. Haven't seen him much tonight. That shot from Hung Jong Lee did not go anywhere near the net. Ball mopped up. Allen for three. He gets it.
That one, he walks back down with a little smirk.
You can't mess with veterans like Ben Allen. Lee. That's Bannon. Bannon couldn't get it. Goodrick.
Ben with a steal.
And the Eagles again can mop up.
This is where veteran leadership can't be quantified. He's settled the unit down. He's had a couple points, blocks, steal. He's just doing enough to get the game flowing again.
Fail. Oh, my goodness.
And he can add an assist to that total. CoE don't like it. They've called a timeout.
24-21. 6:39 left in the second.
And it's the second jump as well.
24-21 as Jay's whinging about that we've got the same coloured jumpers.
I'm going to request my own box next year. First he moves my cord, now he moves my jumper.
You can't work in these conditions, can you?
No, I need a little one of those soundproof walls.
Well, I was nice enough to buy you a large coffee today.
That's because you didn't come on the road trip.
No, because I had other commitments come at me at the last minute.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
Weakness. Patted. Dukas. This is what I have to put up with, everyone.
That was a very late whistle. 25.
Which is Hovey.
Yeah.
And Dukas will be shooting from the line. He's had a quiet one so far, Dukas.
Yeah, they've managed to keep him off for the second.
His points are only 2 points.
Rebound and a steal. Make it 3 points. He's the one you want to keep quiet for as long as possible.
Averages 21.7 points per game, 3 rebounds per game. And his field goal is 53%, so over halfway.
CoE ball, they managed to get the O board.
It's interesting stats from Alex Dukas, isn't it, Jay?
Yep, he's a good scorer. There's no other way to say it. He's going to be one of the players that the NBA Academy we have here takes a long look at.
Lee from Bannon. Goodrick. Weakness. Back over to Isaiah Lee. Bannon. Dukas from 3. Shot clock expires. Rhymes picks up the rebound and the Eagles can reset. Up by 2.
It's the second time Joel's had to scuttle his feet across that line very quickly.
Slow mover. Ball with Hovey. Hovey
Diamond Valley ball.
found Bannon.
Found his foot.
Yep. Lee comes off. Coming on is Will Tattersall. Tattersall eyeing off a Dunsey. Spear will bring it back in from the baseline. He'll find O'Dunsey. He's quicker than Tattersall. And he'll get the 2 points and show him why. He showed Will Tattersall there, didn't he, Jay?
Well, Dunsey is one of those players that can keep up athletically with these guys.
Bannon, back door, couldn't get through the back door. He's been locked outside.
Yeah, got intimidated by Hovey.
Couldn't find the key. Still can't find the key. Cannot get in the back door. Spear to Fail. Fail will get the 2 points there. I'm enjoying watching Harry Fowler out on courts.
Yeah, he's fairly athletic himself, and he's got mad range.
He's come back from Canada as Goodrick scores the 3 to calm things down. Margin back to 3.
See Darcy Harding about to check back into the game.
Got a nice little massage from the physio.
Maybe that's why he fell over. He just needed a quick rub down.
Don't blame him. Fail. 3-point opportunity. Almost. Balls with Dukas. Adunsi and Hovey both trying to get through it, and Fail goes to ground.
No, they've called the foul on Fail.
But I think the points will count.
It didn't go in, I don't think. No, you were right.
Yeah,
Points will count.
The points will count, and he'll get the extras at the line.
I was watching Fail hit the crash pad rather than the bucket.
Harding and Reynolds will check back in. Spear. Do a bit of coaching to Reynolds and Rhymes. Bit of friendly banter between between Spear and Reynolds there, Jay.
Yeah, always is.
Dukas. He'll get.
The last thing we need, though, is letting Alex Dukas get his points on the free throw line.
28 all, 4.5 minutes left in this second. Still low scoring, so it's been a very defensive game from both sides.
Yeah, it really has. There hasn't even been that many turnovers to explain it. There's just been a lot of missed shots.
That was very short from Darcy Harding. Hit the rim, and that was about it.
Where both teams are shooting mid-30% range. Like, it's not very good, but that means there's been a lot of defense played.
Weakness for CoE. To Bannon, to Dukas. Oh, 2 plays stopped him there. Fail and Hovey. And they can mop up now through a Duncy to Reynolds. Ball stays with Eagles. Harding, Duncy. Deep 2 from Duncy. Couldn't get there. Dukas will get the rebound, and CoE will mop up and reset. Ball now with Goodrick.
Darcy Harding got a piece of that.
He did. Hovey. Quick fire stuff from both sides. Fail. Thinking 3. Harding. Hovey goes down. Foul called on CoE.
Number 4 will be called for it, which is Hunter Goodrick. Joel Spears going to check back into the game.
This game is a little bit fiery at the moment, Jay.
And Coonan and Jones.
Coming off is Bannon and Goodrick.
And for Diamond Valley, Harry Fail came off.
Duncy. Back to Spear for 3. Joel Spear normally would shoot those.
Well, he did shoot that. He usually makes them, though.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Sure.
Dukas can't get there in the end. Spear loses his footing and the ball. Dukas, they're playing a game of rugby out there. Here comes Luke Leasy going for his first minutes.
This is his debut minutes, and Hovey will take a break.
Yeah, you're right. Hovey to take a breather. Leasy gang over to Duncy. It's very quick on the floor as Leasy gang.
Yeah, Luke Lee's gang played in the CBL in the off-season and played for Wallen last year.
Foul's being called. Coonan disputing it.
At the beginning of the year when we did our intros to the players, he was introduced to us as a stretch 4, a big man with real good range. So that'd be interesting to watch.
And here comes Darcy Harding shooting from the line.
Last year, Luke Lee's gang averaged 12 points and 7 rebounds.
To break the deadlock. He can on the first. Sore head and everything.
Unlucky roll.
Interesting stat as well. None of our players are in the double digits yet when it comes to points.
Yeah, well, Liam Thomas is usually the first one there, and he's battling foul trouble. Ben Allen as well. Duncy's going to be an interesting player to keep an eye on. While he only has 2 points, he's attacking a lot and creating a lot.
Jones to Schmidt.
Luke Leesgang with the huge block, and the 24-second shot clock expired.
And the bench is up in arms.
That's a good way to get your minutes going. Hey, my first possession, get that out of here.
Luke Leesgang definitely impressing a lot of people here. Spear, Leesgang to a Dunsey. Reynolds for 3. Yes!
There we go.
That's what we want. Margin out to 4. Weakness and a Dunsey.
Yeah, foul on Anthony Dunsey.
Quick words from the coach of CoE to Blake Jones. 2 points to be shot here from Tamuri Weakness. 11 points per game, 5.5 rebounds per game, 2.5 assists per game, shooting from the field at 35%. 17-year-old guard from CoE. Not bad stats there, Jay, from him.
Yeah, not a bad little player.
He's got good speed on him too, which is what gives them a bit of the edge as well.
I think with them, it's sort of finding the player that doesn't have good speed.
Leesgang to Harding.
Great pass by Leesgang.
And Harding gives up possession. Balls with Alex Dukas. Over to Tattersall. Long shot from Blake Jones. Leesgang. Oh, good intentions there. Was trying to find Darcy Harding. Cut off there by Weakness. 3 points. No.
Wow. That's one of the most unlucky rolls I've ever seen.
And that came off the hands of Alex Dukas too, who normally would shoot those kind of points too. Hunter Clark about to check back in for CoE.
Maybe it's the haircut. Maybe that's why it's not going. He used to have a mop of a hair when we seen him in round 2.
And Dukas will sit down. Hey, stats, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. He's the only player for CoE who's got an assist to his name. Easy 2 points there.
Yeah, just a little bit of a breakdown in communication.
From Blake
and
Jones.
We have no height out there at the second. Our shooting guard is the tallest player.
Reynolds. All tied up again, 32 all. Hovey for 3. Hovey will get 3 and get it. Long, strong from the import.
That's good to see because Hovey isn't typically known as a three-point shooter.
Ball stuck here. Here's Clark. Tattersall.
How do you know your small forward is strong when he is playing center right now?
3-point opportunity from Blake Jones.
And holding number 26, Lucas Schmidt, out of the paint.
Here's Joel Spear. Spear to Harding. Harding for 3 of his own. Couldn't get there in the end. Ball possession will be kept. Reynolds. Good intentions. Failed to do so. Tattersall will clean things up. CoE can get opportunity now. Schmidt.
Travel.
And travel's been called on Lucas Schmidt. Eagles will get the ball back on the sideline. Grant Wallace, thumbs up, directing traffic to his men. Keon Dennis about to check back in. Lucas Schmidt to check out. 31.4 seconds left and the Eagles are up by 3.
Yeah, it'd be lovely to carry a lead into half.
If I remember correctly, I think we had a lead into halftime against CoE when we played them back in round 2.
Yeah, I think it was a 2-point lead.
Reynolds. Still is really nothing in this game between both sides.
No, it's going to be like this all night. There might be a couple streaks that blow it out to 5, maybe 10, but I can't imagine this is going to be a blowout game for either team.
Lee's going to run down the clock. Tattersall back to Lee. Is he thinking 3? He'll go 2 instead.
He's been fouled.
And that was Blake Jones.
Number 5, meaning it was on Joel Spear, his second.
And with 1.6 seconds left, Blake Jones is going to go to the line for 2. Lucas Schmidt to check back in. Josh Bannon.
They're also doing a foul on shooter, which means Josh Bannon will come in if number 9, Blake Jones, makes his 2 free throws.
Hunter Clark taking a breather as well. He can't get the first. Grant's trying to set up for if he misses this second free throw. And that
Nope.
is 2 points. 1.6 seconds left in this one.
Darcy Harding's going to have to leave
Harding,
it.
long, hit the backboard. That's all it did. And at halftime, Diamond Valley lead 35-33 over the CoE. Stick with us for the halftime show in the second half. And I'll get the thoughts of Jay Benton after this. Welcome back to Diamond Valley Stadium. 35-33 in favour of the Diamond Valley Eagles. Some of the stats from that half. 12 points to Logan Hovey, 8 points to Ben Allen. Harry Fail with 5 quick ones in that second quarter. Liam Thomas leading the rebound. Beautiful stuff as well. Great blocking from him too. Luke Lee's game looking really solid off the bench as well. Joining me an expert to analyse the first half is Jay Beaton. Jay.
Well, like, the biggest benefit is you've kept Alex Dukas to 6 points, 4 of which have come from the line.
Absolutely,
like,
100%.
If you can do that for another half, you're golden. However, shooter's going to shoot. He's going to get himself back into this game at some point.
How impressed are you with Harry Fail and Luke Lee's game, especially Lee's game in his first game?
Lee, I've watched a bit of Lee's gang through the youth program, and he is looking like a future star. With his size, he maybe needs to add some bulk. You did watch, even on his one that he actually blocked, he got absolutely shifted. He's going to have to add some bulk, but he is also very young. That bulk could come with time. Harry Fail is just a great guard. He can shoot, he can pass, and he makes good decisions with the ball.
Still 21 years of age too is Luke Lee's game. Harry Fail as well is looking really solid as well. 5 quick ones in that second quarter, especially a three-pointer.
Yeah, well, as I said, he's got massive range. I watched him in the Tigers game nail one from way behind the netball line.
As we reset for the second half, 35-33. If you've just joined us, CoE's women got the job done over the Eagles 83-75 earlier tonight. Hovey's shot was off just a little bit there. Here's Alex Dukas, the man who's had a bit of a quiet one.
Liam Thomas is back in the game, but he's in foul trouble, so he's going to have to be careful.
6-6-1 is Alex Dukas' night so far. Here's Isaiah Lee. Tattersall over to Dukas, to Lee, and Lee sinks the first points of this third quarter and puts CoE back in the lead, 36-35. Hovey to Harding, sticking 3 points.
He's trying to create some space.
He's a bit more space than what he's got right now. Had no one to go to. Coonan will mop up for CoE, and they're away. Quick, fast-paced stuff here from CoE to kickstart the third quarter. Coonan, Dukas.
Logan Hovey got the deflection.
Great stuff from Logan Hovey.
And the baby in the front row.
Oh, that poor thing.
That would have come in very quickly. Terrorized him for life.
Oh, imagine a Falcon ball. Imagine that. That would have been horrors. Lee with the layup shot gets it. 2 points, and the margin has blossomed out to 3 points in favour of CoE early on in this one. Logan Hovey bounce pass from Darcy Harding to Ben Allen, to Spear, to Thomas. Oh,
Dukas with the steal and the slam.
Oh my goodness, slam dunk from Dukas. Caught Darcy Harding napping.
Ben Allen wasn't ready for it, but it's staying Diamond Valley ball.
And that was just a simple 2-pointer there from Alex Dukas, and he decided to show off by dunking it.
Yeah, when you're that athletic, I'm not really sure it's even a slam anymore. He breezed up to that.
Harding to Hovey, thinking of a dunk himself. He'll go with the 2 points. Not such a dunk just yet from Hovey, but he's working up towards it, knowing him. Dukas.
Yeah, he gets one every game.
And a tap in there from Josh Coonan. So quick 5 points here from both sides already. Logan Hovey trying to go for another one here. 5 points to the margin. Harding off to Allen. Allen go for 3 here. Allen will get 3. He does.
Ben Allen getting himself into double digits.
He does indeed. Goodrick trying to go for his own 3-pointer there. Allen and Hovey now 14 and 11 respectively. 25 points shared between those two. Spear to Logan Hovey. Thomas. Thinking more in the paint.
Yeah, Thomas has a very good post game for somebody of a slight build. He uses his length and his reach to just drop things in the hoop.
Not bad for a 213 centimetre tall human being.
Yeah, from memory, 213's about 6'10", 6'11". I think he's just under 7 foot.
Yep. He's got tree trunk style legs, does Liam Thomas. It's very hard to chop down that redwood.
Few people have tried this season.
And they've failed, haven't they?
Yeah.
Dukas.
Oh, Joel Spear almost had that.
Lee. Three-point opportunity from Bannon. Bannon couldn't do so, and a rebound there from Ben Allen. And they can mop up again the Eagles, which they do. To Spear. Spear to Harding. Foul's being called.
I believe it's going to be on number 10.
Which is Bannon.
It was a holding foul against Liam Thomas.
Harding to Hovey. Back to Harding. Tried to keep possession of the ball, failed to do so, and Alex Dukas mops it up. Over to Coonan. Here's Lee for three. Lee couldn't get the three, but Harding can mop up for the Eagles. Coast-to-coast stuff on both teams here. Spear, Harding, almost.
Joel Spear just got a little bit intimidated with the height, I think.
Bannon to Lee. They're working their way through defense against CoE. To Coonan. Oh, three-point opportunity from Dukas. Normally would get them, couldn't do so in the end there. There's the 6'11 or so. Liam Thomas mopping up. Hovey, Allen, 2 point there from Ben Allen. He's up to 13 points. Is big boy Ben. And the Eagles take the lead, 44-42. Dukas spins, twirls, 2 points for Alex Dukas.
Yeah, he is 6'11". I just checked my notes.
Spear, all tied up again is this game. Allen, Spear. You're right, Jay, we're probably not going to see anything close to a blowout. Hovey!
There's your dunk, though. They've called no basket for an offensive foul on 24 Liam Thomas. That's his 4th foul. He'll be going to the bench.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate not to see.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That is absolutely unfortunate. That is a massive crime that's just been happened. I will give you some good news, though, Jay. Collingwood are up by 9 points in the AFL at halftime, 40-31.
Meh. Not my sport.
No.
I grew up in Queensland. It's not a sport up there.
Oh, Dukas. Trying to go for the 2-pointer. Can't do so. Spear. Can they reset? They can't. Reynolds. Hovey had it. Hovey lost it. Rhymes to check back in. Thomas to check out. Hung Jong Lee to check in. Alex Dukas to check out. There you go,
It's
Jay.
just not Dukas' night tonight.
There you go, Jay. 2 leads on the court right now.
It's worth noting that they actually have a triple header this weekend, so if their lead does get to an issue, they might have to look at resting players.
As Joel Rhymes sinks an easy 2 there. Bannon. Ball's with Clark. Clark back to Bannon. Bannon for CoE. Trying to get as close as he can to the net. He finds the net. Found the rim instead. Couldn't find all of the nets. And Eagles can mop up. Spear. Allen. Hovey. He was thinking dunk. Couldn't do so. Was blocked off in the end. I know.
They just don't want to see a Hovey dunk tonight.
I mean, we're the only game that's been broadcast tonight, so everyone wants to see the Logan Hovey show in action. Reynolds, beautiful 2 from deep there from Matty Reynolds. 203 games later, and he's still showing why he's one of the best the Eagles have. Lee.
Yeah, I spoke
Clark.
to some people around the association about Matt Reynolds. He's been with us for a long time, right back to our state champ days, like even before Siebel.
That's incredible.
His mum is actually our team manager as well.
That's amazing. He's a good talent, though, Matt Reynolds.
Yeah, you can see when he was a little bit younger that he would have been very athletic.
Yeah, definitely. He's he's probably the shortest guy in our squad too this season, is Matt Reynolds.
You don't survive playing basketball if you're that short, if you're not smart.
He's smart, and he's also got a bit of speed on him too. Ball, backcourt violation. Eagles with the ball back.
It's a bad call by the ref. Joel didn't touch it.
There should be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, they're saying it came off Joel Spears' hand.
Wow.
Didn't think I'd hear that one. Do you understand me? Play defense or go home.
That's come from Adam Capone, the coach of CoE. That is the best thing I think I've heard all night. Bannon.
Joel Spears going to pick up his second foul, I believe.
I think I heard him say, "What the hell is this S?"
Yeah.
I don't think he liked the sidestepping from Hunter Clark there. Oh, you gotta love basketball sometimes, don't you?
Yeah, I don't have a beep button, so I can't repeat some of what I said.
No, I don't think we can say anything that we hear tonight. Thankfully, we're over here. We're not actually right by the sidelines because we probably pick up a lot of what the coaches are saying.
Yeah.
And let's just say it's not friendly for the viewers tonight. Especially those little kids who are watching tonight as well. Margin back to 1, 48-47. Joel Spear with the ball over to Matt Reynolds. And he'll lose the ball there. Capone is
the CoE coach is going berserk.
Capone is screaming at Hunter Clark.
Although, quick thank you to the ladies team. At least half of them are in the stands watching this game. It's good to see them support their men's.
Absolutely. We've seen Annalie Maley lurking around.
Yeah, I can see Bree, Shelby, Alex, Annalie, a few others.
All seen together. Hovey, 2, can get it. He does. Capone's asked for a time. Capone's asked for a timeout, and that's what they're going to get. 50 to 47, I should say. 3 points in it, 3:06 left in the third. Stick with us. Back in this one, 3:06 left, 3 points the margin, 50 to 47. I was saying to you off air there, Jay, really quickly. Adam Capone reminded me so much of a bit like Andrew Gaze when he was coaching the Sydney Kings last season.
Frustrated.
Very animated and frustrated on the sidelines.
Does that mean he's going to get replaced by one of his own players?
I still can't believe Andrew Bogut's going to be player coach of the Kings next season.
He's not.
No, but it'd be a miracle if he did, though.
Well, he's already player, owner, and essentially GM. Why not add one more role?
I know, why not get the whole stuff? Ben Allen giving us the thumbs up. He's about to check back in. Shot there. Off. Allen about to jump back in, so is Darcy Harding for the Eagles. Reynolds will come off. And Spear will come off as well. No, he won't. It'll be Hovey instead. You can't tell when they're walking towards the sideline, you're thinking they're going to come off, but they actually don't. It was good that Ben Allen gave us a thumbs up, which is always good.
Yeah, Ben likes to have a chat at halftime some games.
Yeah. Lee. Weakness. Couldn't find it. There is Benny. Good pass off there from Benny to Spear.
Yeah, Joel Spear has the lateral quickness to keep up with these guys. They're not going to be able to just turn the jets on past him.
Benny was thinking 3. Spear might think 3. Spear is thinking 3. Spear will get 3. No, he can't.
That's unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate. He was in range 2. Bounced out quickly. Keon Dennis. Lee. Weakness. Coonan. Over. Slipped over was Goodrick.
It was a moving screen at the last second.
So it's Josh
Number
Coonan.
7, Coonan moved. Once you set your screen, you can't relocate it.
Third foul. Third foul for the 18-year-old, 202 centimetre, averaging 7.1 points per game, 5.9 rebounds per game. His stats tonight, though, Josh Coonan, 8 points, 6 rebounds. I'll get the assist up later. Darcy goes to ground again.
He's up this time, though.
Thank
he
God.
hit the crash pad.
3-point opportunity here for Dennis. Couldn't find it. Good long pass there from Ben Allen to Darcy Harding. Harding, a Dunsey.
Dunsey's going to the line, and number 18, Lee, will pick up the foul.
That is Hung Jong Lee's first foul of the game. Adam Kaporn blowing up at Lee and then tapping him on the leg. There is a sense of gazing inside Adam Kaporn, the CoE coach, isn't it? A sense of it.
You might think so.
I think it is. What do you think?
I think he's just a very frustrated coach right now.
Dunsey gets the first. He's showing a bit of passion.
It's one word for it.
I don't want to know what you're thinking. Dunsey will make it 5 points, 52-47. Eagles lead with 1:40 left in the third. Good pass there from Weakness to Lee. Calf about to come back on. Lee thinking 3. It hit the rim. That's all it hit. Didn't touch the net, and a Dunsey rebounds. Good pass over to Allen. Bounce pass was going for a Dunsey. Eagles can mop up, and they'll get the ball back. Last touch,
Hovey
CoE.
and Calf on. Spear and Rhymes off.
Harding to bring it back in from the baseline. Joel Spears had a quiet night tonight, Jay.
Yeah, he just hasn't really found gaps to exploit, but he struggled with that last time we played CoE. They're very athletic, so he can't just burn past them.
Allen for 3. Can't get in the end. Mopped up there by Lee, and they're away CoE. That's
Even
Dennis.
Rhymes. Backcourt violation, Diamond Valley ball.
And Dennis tried to find weakness, couldn't do so. And it'll be Calf to bring the ball back in from the sideline for Diamond Valley. Leading by 5 with 1 minute left in the third. Allen. Balls with Ben Allen to Darcy Harding. Good bounce pass there to Harding. To Hovey, I should say. Hovey thinking deep 2. Shot clock expires.
It hit the rim, so it doesn't matter.
And
Lee has fouled Hovey. It's going to be the 4th foul, so it's sideline ball.
Duke is about to check back in for CoE. Lee going to check out. And you're right there, Jay. 4 fouls now for Hung Jong Lee. From one Lee to another, here's Isaiah Lee now on. Tumui Weakness coming off for CoE. We'll be back next Saturday night, Jay, as we host the Frankston Blues. That should be a good game.
Yeah, Frankston are always a very physical team. Just comes with the nature of the area they are from.
David Barlow, I was going to say, is one of the players for the Frankston Blues too.
Be very interesting to see Grant Wallace coach against them, as it's his old club.
Duke is thinking 3. Game at 7 points. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the current Melbourne United playing for the Frankston Blues in the NBL1. So we're good to see Barlow out on court, and I think one or two more NBL listed players in the Blues lineup too, which we'll be seeing very closely next week.
Yeah, they've got a good team.
Adansi running out the last 10 seconds of this third. So Eagles are going to have a commanding lead heading into the fourth. Can't get it. That's all right. 7 points, 54-47. We'll be back for the last quarter and the post game. Eagles leading by 7 as we turn for home at Diamond Valley Stadium. We're turning from home here, Jay. Jay Beater, my expert tonight. 54-47. What'd you see in the third there, Jay?
We just hit shots. Honestly, we've managed to keep Alex Dukas quiet, and he's frustrated. He said some words that can't be aired when he missed one of his threes. They're a frustrated group.
Well, looking at the stats
If this lead
now,
blows out to 10, I wouldn't be surprised to see Adam Capricorn just call it, because he's got 2 more games this weekend.
as we kickstart this fourth quarter here, 54-47 is the margin. The margin is 7 as the Eagles bring it back in through Spear to Darcy Harding. Harding for 2 points to kickstart would have been great. Adansi almost keeping possession, but CoE pick it up through Alex Dukas, and Dukas passes off to Isaiah Lee.
To be fair, just say Lee and you've got a good chance of it being right.
Dukas for 3, failed. Rebound there from Hart. Oh! Gee, that was physical there from Isaiah Lee and Darcy Harding. And Lee's feeling the effects there.
Yeah, very interesting.
It's probably the most physical thing I've ever seen in this sport.
He sort of flipped as well.
It's a judo-style throw there from Darcy Harding.
Darcy sort of just stood still, like leafed through himself.
Yeah, it was like a judo-style flip there. Dukas. Interesting. Bannon for 3. Sinks it. Cuts the margin back to 4 points. 54-59, 14 left in the fourth. Adansi. Couldn't get it.
I don't know how that jumped in. I don't even think Logan Hovey was the one to push that in.
That is the greatest thing you'll see tonight.
I hope not. I want to see a windmill.
They go coast to coast. Bannon again shooting a 3. Bannon on fire in this last. Spear. Hovey. Allen and Bannon fighting. Hovey tried to sink it in for 2.
Yeah, it's just an unlucky flick. Otherwise, it would have been pure.
Tattersall hit 3 for him. He can't join the 3 club. And Bannon again shoots.
I think Grant Wallace needs to look at taking a timeout right here. They've just burnt a lead, and I've just watched 2 players drop their head.
Everyone needs to calm down here. We're up by 1. Dunsey bounce passes back to Harding. Almost a backcourt violation. Picked it up before, went back. Harding was thinking three. Dunsey's thinking three. Dunsey sinks the three. Margin back at 4. 59-55. 8 minutes left in the fourth. Isaiah Lee tried to go for a layup shot there. Failed. Spear picks up the rebound. Dunsey to Harding. Harding for three. Hello! A few threes from CoE. We've calmed down a little bit. Eagles with their own 2 threes. One from Dunsey, one from Harding. The bench got, Spear.
He's going to dunk this for you. Timeout called.
I was going to turn myself down for that as well, but it's okay. 9 points the margin, 64-55. 7:29 left in the fourth. Shut up. The ominous song, Franz Ferdinand, echoing through Diamond Valley Stadium.
Ominous is one word for it.
9 points we lead by here, Jay. 2 quick threes. One from Darcy Harding, one from Anthony Dunsey, and we've settled things down again. After CoE shooting the first 6 points of this contest. 7:29 left in the fourth.
Hopefully in the game.
That was a ball there from Goodrick. He's back on court. Lee. Long pass to Dukas. Swish there from Hunter Clark. Cuts the margin back to 6. Dunsey. Dodging, weaving, gets the 2 points. 8 points.
Thomas shall rejoin the party.
We definitely need him out there, at least for the last 7 minutes of the contest. 6. 3 points again from Hunter Clark. That's 2 threes.
Can't let them heat up.
Dunsey. This is looking ominous now, looking dangerous stuff. Eagles trying to keep the lead that they've got. Margin at 5. Hobie for a deep 2. Hobie seeks the deep 2.
Lead back out to 7.
68-61. Quick Spitfire kind of shots. Oh, not again. I was going to say, Hunter Clark surely couldn't get 3 threes. Looks like Coonan and Weakness will rejoin the party for CoE. Thomas and Reynolds to rejoin the party for the Eagles. Harding. Quick 2. No, he can't get there in the end.
Pretty layup if it had dropped.
Back in the hands of Bannon. Bannon to Lee. Lee off to Goodrick for 3. And he gets a 3.
Shooters open.
He cuts the margin back to 4. So in the last 3 shots from CoE, they've got 3 3-points. Dunsey. The margin was 9. The margin's now 4. Spear. Dunsey. Jay falls off his chair for a little bit.
I fell into a bucket technically.
Hovey, 2 points and going to the line for the extras as well. It's 70-64. 6 points the margin with 5.5 left.
They just don't want to let you have your dunk, do they?
No, they don't.
Maybe they've been warned about you getting told off.
Oh, was that one time? Is that one time?
Twice.
No, I've been told off twice.
The league told you, and then James told you. It's twice.
Yeah.
Same incident. It was just
Same incident, but
Doesn't matter, you still got
technically
told twice.
it's one whole thing, though.
Yeah, it's one ongoing thing.
Oh, shut up. You say this every time.
It's because you have to mute yourself every time. You're like a kid in a candy store.
21 points now for Logan Hovey. 7 points the margin. Right, at least the league GM said that we're one of the most entertaining call teams that he ever hears. Here's an opportunity for Spear. Gets the layup, and the margin is back out to 9.
Is entertaining just a polite word for you? Are they just being nice?
Oh, entertaining is for
Special.
us. We're entertaining. I'll talk to you off mic now for a next minute or so.
Yeah,
73-64. Stop yawning.
Well, if Hovey got a dunk, maybe I'd wake up. I started uni at 7 a.m. this morning.
Oh.
I'm allowed to yawn.
Oh, first world problems. I went to uni at 7 a.m. this morning.
I'm sorry I don't speak into a mic for a living.
Oh, I had radio earlier today, and I came straight from radio to here.
Is radio even a thing anymore?
Yes, it is.
I thought that's what podcasts were.
Well, you can podcast it. I'll tell you all about it post-game. As we get back to the action here, weakness, Coonan, back to weakness.
And what are you talking about first world problems? Radio is certainly a second world problem by now. That was a beautiful step back by Shane, by Weakness.
We're trying to keep our bearings here. We've got another 4.5 minutes of this. Maybe more. Reynolds. Spear. I don't think I've ever laughed this much during a call. Spear. To Harding.
Are we going to get the reset?
I think we are.
No,
we're
they've
not.
just said no reset. Bit of a waste of one of our jump ball calls if we're only going to get a second on it.
I feel bad for the people watching us at home. They're probably like, who are these clowns talking?
Well, you sort of do look like a clown.
Shut up.
You're pale enough.
I know. You're born in Britain, yet you don't have, like, pale skin.
Perks of Italian blood.
That works. Spear to Reynolds. He'll get the 2.
That's a lovely out-of-bounds play with a second on the clock.
He got it just before the shot clock expired too, which was great. Weakness. Coonan. Lee. We're getting into that time now where time was the essence for CoE.
They're going to have to make some hard decisions
Thomas.
in the next minute or two.
He made that look like chalk and cheese. That steal. Spear.
You do have some interesting sayings, don't you? Like chalk and cheese.
Thank you. Harding.
It's like stuff you hear your gran say.
Harding couldn't get there in the end. Josh Coonan. To Clark. Ball still with CoE. Clark to Lee. To Weakness. Back to Coonan.
This is the best defense I've seen Diamond Valley play in a long time. Cunin's being called for the travel call.
So that's what it was. As Bannon makes his way back on, Coonan very disappointed as he walks on and is on the bench. 3:26 left here. Spear. They're working well. The finesse in this squad right now, Jay's fantastic. Spear working the shot clock. Hovey's thinking three. That would have been almost the barn burner. That would have seen CoE probably say curtains if he scored that three. Weakness. He'll get the two and mop it up. Cut it back to 7, 68, 75.
Watching Liam Thomas duck out the way of that one.
He knew where the ball was going at that point in time. Good bounce pass there from Reynolds to Liam Thomas. Hovey.
That was a great pass.
Hovey up to 25 points now. Long shot from Lee. That was Hung Jong Lee. Great rebounding there from Darcy Harding. Good bounce pass there from Reynolds. Back to Harding. Long pass, cross court to Spear. In the middle now to Reynolds.
Trapping. They're trying to get the ball turned over. They're trying to get into the lead as quickly as they can, I guess.
Hovey. 2 points will do. He's up to 27 points now as Logan Hovey.
The lead now balloons out to 11.
This is almost a match-winning lead here. 3-point opportunity for Bannon. Swish.
Not quite yet.
He made that look easy. Reynolds to Spear. Thomas. Harding. Hovey had it. Hovey lost it. And ball back in the hands of CoE.
Lead down to 8.
Bannon trying to go for 3 again. Look at those clutch
Grant
points.
Wallace has called a timeout.
Those clutch points from CoE. And Bannon has been the MVP of this half. It's 15 points he's up to now. He's topping the leaderboard. 79, 74, 142 left in the fourth. I said grandstand finish, Jay, and that's exactly what we're going to get. 142 left, 79-74 Eagles lead. It's looking good, though, for the Eagles. The morale's high, the spirit's high. The defensive has been strong from them in this game against CoE. Your thoughts?
Look, Diamond Valley ballooned the lead to 11. It's back to 5 with a minute and a half to go. They need to be careful of the ball. They need to milk 24 seconds off every shot. They need to make sure they convert.
15 points from Bannon in this fourth, including 4 threes.
Yeah, he's their danger man at the second, and they keep leaving him open.
The clutch points from Josh Bannon has seen CoE stay in this one. He's averaging 13.5 points a game, the 17-year-old forward for CoE. He could be the difference maker, could be the X factor in this game. Spear.
Now you got to get to work. There's 10 seconds on the clock, and you really can't afford a turnover.
Shot clock at 3. Thomas thinking 3. He's got to go 2.
It's
no
okay.
dice.
It wasn't a terrible shot, and there was a lot of contact in there.
Jones. Here's Bannon. He's dangerous.
No basket. The foul's committed by Liam Thomas, which will take him out of the game, I believe.
Who would have thought that if he scored that 2-pointer there, he would have had 17 points in the fourth quarter.
It looks like the foul won't be on Thomas, who has hurt himself, I think.
It's a reprieve. It's good. It's good.
Thomas is going to take a break.
Benny Allen back on. The leadership of Benny Allen this last 71 seconds is crucial.
On Joel Spear.
That's his 3rd foul of the evening as well. Dukas to bring the ball back in. 71 seconds left in this game. Lee. With how close it's been, here's Bannon. Dukas, 3. He gets it.
We knew Dukas was going to start scoring at some point.
Dukas is up to 13 points for the game. Hovey, they got to calm down here to Diamond Valley.
Should have gone backdoor on that.
They've got to get at least a bucket here to calm things down. Shot clock at 6. Allen Can he get it? He does. 81-77. 40 seconds left. Foul being called.
On Reynolds? Yeah, on Matt Reynolds.
And that's his first foul of the evening. Sideline ball. It's going to be used from Weakness. Weakness over to Lee. To Bannon. Oh no, don't make him shoot a three. Weakness for two. Gets it. Margin back to two. 30 seconds left. Eagles can eat up a lot of the shot clock here.
They need to convert though.
Hovey!
There's your dunk.
The clutch dunk from Logan Hovey
The shot
was needed.
clock is not in effect.
Lee for three. Can't get it. Spear.
Joel Spear will.
And that's it.
No,
Eagles are going to win
foul.
it.
No,
Eagles
they're
are going to win
playing.
this.
They're going to play the foul game, not just yet.
Eagles are going to win this. 11.3
Don't you
seconds left.
commentators curse this?
It wouldn't be the first time I've had a commentator's curse. 83-79. They can run the clock down here.
Yeah, but CoE will foul, quote unquote, unintentionally.
They will, quote unquote, unintentionally foul here. Hovey to Reynolds. And he's lost it. Shot clock's not in effect. Bannon, they've got to get a three here, which they do. Dukas. Alex Dukas. 83-82. Under 3 seconds left. Stay with us. We wanted a grandstand finish. We're going to get it. 2.9 seconds left. 83 Diamond Valley. 82 BA. Watch this last 2.5 seconds.
Diamond Valley are advancing the ball into the front court, meaning they will only have 14 on the clock, I believe.
Shot clock is not in effect anyway. Yeah, 2.9 seconds, Jay. 2.9 seconds. They've advanced it into their end of the court. Harding.
They just need to get the ball in.
It does. Oh, no. No. What shot is not there. And Diamond Valley have won by one.
Diamond Valley know how to give you a heart attack.
83-82. Wow, what a finish to this one. What a finish to this one. Jay, put your headset back on really quickly. We're not done yet. Our quick post game here. Thoughts from both men?
Well, you've got to give it to Hovey. He carried the offense. He did everything. 29 points, 8 rebounds. And especially in the fourth.
And Josh Bannon, you got to give it to for CoE as well. 15 points in that last quarter as